Hi, this is Chris. Thanks for stopping by today. Today I'm working on my Margarete Miller's Collage Weekly Planner, and I'm going to be doing for March. So this is the one for this week, number 14, and I've gone through my collection of old magazines and bits and pieces. And I will go ahead and collage this, and then when I'm done with that, I'll show you the 3 other collages for the month of March. So that'll be 13, 12, and 11. And today's prompts are a border or a frame. I found this an ad in a magazine. I've already cut it out, obviously. And then a handwritten measurement. I couldn't find anything, so I just wrote something. 3 feet, 29 inches, whatever that means. Something with a lid or a cover. I looked through so many magazines, Home and Garden magazine and Reminisce magazine, looking for something with a lid. The only thing I could find was an open can of paint. But I didn't like that. But I found this lady, and she's wearing a cover. Her hat is a cover, so I'm using this lady. And then the front or back of a playing card. I have this different shaped playing card. A leaf or leaves. I have this, it looks like a Tim Holtz paper, and it has leaves on it. And the bonus is something torn, so my handwritten measurement is on a piece of torn paper. And this was, I believe, a guest check left over from earlier. All right, now I need to make a collage out of these pieces. I'm looking for something to fill up the space on this frame. I could cut the frame and miter it and piece it together, but I think I might use some of this yellow from this Reminisce magazine. And there's some yellow on the frame, so I think that might be good. have border or frame with something with a lid or a cover of the lady, front or back of a playing card. We've got the leaves, and something torn. So, not really too sure. I usually have my idea pretty much planned out before I start gluing, but I just kind of winging this one. This could be a vase with some leaves coming out the top, but I don't have any leaves. I like this technique because it gives it soft outlines and blends everything in. With the sepia, it adds to the vintage effect. It covers the white lines of the magazine pages or anything that you cut out from paper. It helps to cover up those white lines of the edge of the paper, the core of the paper. Alright, so now we need some text. So I have here Journal Words by Karen Tamir Art. And she has several different files with journal words, art journaling words. And they print out this size on letter size document, but I often reduce them to fit on these pages. So she has some that are affirmations for artists, and then she has some that are just downright snarky. And I've read some of these before on other videos, like, sorry, did I roll my eyes too loud? I drink coffee for your protection. I'm quirky and I like it. My brain has too many tabs open. I may be wrong, but I highly doubt it. So, can I find something appropriate for this young lady here? All right, there's number 14. So now I'm going to clean up my desk, and then I will show you the previous collages for March, and I will also show you what I have done in Margarete Miller's little book, The Days of Observance. I'll go back 3, actually 4, to number 11. And this one is a cold-blooded animal. Get a pointer tool here. Okay, a cold-blooded animal. I have a shark that came from Extraordinary Things to Cut Out and Collage. Something you see or do on vacation. This is a photo of Venice from a magazine. I don't remember which magazine now. A bit of yellow. There's some yellow on the map. It is just a bit. And there's a map, and I made sure that I could see Italy because of Venice. Sheet music. I have some sheet music in the background. And the bonus is a star, and I have this comet which came from, I believe, National Geographic. And so I put follow the path less traveled. And down here, destination unknown. I put in this little scrap of music just to tie in the different elements of the page. So I don't know how if you can see it, but the shark's tail comes up in front of the buildings as if he's going under the water and then coming up like that. And I didn't cut him. He's actually under there. And so that was week number 11. And then week number 12. Trouble with magazine pages is that you have to deal with the glare. So something found in a treasure chest. I have all these gold coins. This is from an advertisement from Britain magazine. They have every month they have an advertisement for historic coins that this company sells. Next one is graph paper. So I have down at the bottom some tea-dyed graph paper. A hand tool. I didn't find a hand tool. Or a piece of scrap art. I didn't find that either. Something you see through a window. So this is kind of unusual. I like to do surreal collages. So here's a ruin of an abbey window. And here is a dinosaur poking through the window, and the bonus is a key. So I have these 2 keys. They're actually a scan of these keys that were my father's. I don't know what they went to, but I think they're cute. And so he's found the keys to the treasure chest, and he's going to get a hold of those gold coins. And it says, "Underestimate me? That'll be fun." And that was week 12. So week 13, this one I didn't outline. I left it unoutlined. It's more common that I outline things. So light. So this cafe sign is a neon light. It comes from the Route 66 souvenir program from Oklahoma, which is kind of a neat little magazine because it has a lot of vintage images in it and some vintage ads or current ads that are made to look vintage. A coupon or form. The guest check is a form. Guest check for the cafe there. Candy or sweet treats. Reese's Pieces wrapper. Something written in pencil. Well, I nearly covered it all up, but this diagram here from an old book had somebody's notations written in pencil there. And the bonus of rubber stamping in red ink. So I didn't actually stamp this, but it was stamped onto the guest checks, so right there and right here. So I call that my rubber stamping in red ink. And then it needed something a little more, so I added this lady from, I think she was from Reminisce magazine. So that was week 13. And then back to today. Week 14, a border or a frame. A handwritten measurement, which I changed to a handwritten time. Something with a lid or cover. The lady with her hat. Front or back of a playing card. The backs of the deuce, a leaf or leaves, the scrapbooking paper, and something torn, like that. So I need to outline this, and then I'll be done with this, and I'll be all caught up. Okay, now for the Days of Observance. The last one I did on video was the Valentine one for February, and so March had, I think, 4 different pages, so I just did what I could. So I found these cute owls, these little, I think, these look kind of like the baby owls, and this might be the mother, or they could be siblings. And find a picture of a wildlife animal and collage with it. So March 3rd was World Wildlife Day. So I put in these little owls with some scraps behind it. I'll be there when you need me. And then this one I didn't do yet. International Women's Day, March 8th. Is there a woman from history that you particularly admire? Create a collage with images you think she would like. So that's a hard one to choose. And then March 14th was International Day of Mathematics. So I found all these different things that have to do with numbers, not necessarily mathematics, but you have to do mathematics to get your results. You have to add up the column, and you have to divide inches. And then here's another schematic from the engineering book that I found at the thrift store. And this is a schematic for the electrical system of an old Chevy. So it says down here, numbers, equations, math symbols, find as many as you can and paste them here. And that's it. I still have one for March 21st, International Poetry Day. So this book just has 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on how many days there are that are celebrated for special occasions in that month. And you can just go through it whenever you like and do some collaging. So this is also by Margarete Miller, and it's called Days of Observance, Journal and Glue Book, and she sells that on her website. So I'll put links to her website down below. Thanks for watching, and have a great day collaging. Bye-bye.